Hello guys, I am Kishan Rabari from HLIC. Actually, we have got a project from our course Mahabharata, the art of argumentation Mahabharata, in which we have to make a video from any of the event. Any event means it can be a character or a controversy or anything from the Mahabharata. And on that we have to make a video of about what our view is. So I had my topic that's the very interesting topic, the friendship between Duryodhan and Karn. Like their friendship can be written with the golden words in the greatest epic of the Indian history. Like Duryodhan was a son of the Dhritarashtra, the king of at that time of the Hastinapur, and he was the eldest of the 100 Kauravas. And he was like a powerful, and what he does not have. Like he was a mighty person, a great warrior. He was like a crown prince of the Hastinapur from that time, and he got his training from Kripacharya, Dronacharya, along with his cousins Pandavas. And on the other side, the Suryaputra Karna, he has a very unfortunate life, we can say. He was the son of the Kunti, born with the father, sun god, but brought up by a charioteer, and that also of the king Dhritarashtra, and his name was Adirath. And he was like, first he was known as the Radhe, and then like he had a skill, talent, but he wanted to showcase them, but was not getting the platform that he wanted. He had a desire that he wants to get a training from Dronacharya, had to learn the Brahmastra, but he was unfortunate. What can we say? Like he was a son of the sun god, like Surya Putra. And now he approached the Dronacharya. He said, no, man, you are a shit. He approached Dronacharya that, like, teacher, please taught me the Brahmastra, but he was very arrogant that you are a Sudputra. How can I taught you the Brahmastra? And okay, then he was not a common man, because being a Suryaputra is not is born with the armor, like amazing man. We like common people, we cannot even see him because he has such a trait. We like, oh, that's a gun. Like that's a gun, man. That's a gun for us. So he take the form of the Brahmin and he went to the Parshuram. Parshuram is even the teacher of the Dronacharya. He in the form of the Brahmin, because he has a condition that he gives training only to the Brahmins, and he get a training. But like we said from the starting, he had an unfortunate life, and Parshuram came to know that he is a Kshatriya, he has a Kshatriya blood, and he calls him that, man, when you will be in the need of this Brahmastra, you will forget. And like, but he was trained to the level of, like, Parshuram declared that we both are on the same level. He gave him in such an appropriate way. Then when did Duryodhan and Karn, when did they first met? Like, it was a graduation ceremony where the whole nation gathered up, because it was a graduation ceremony where they are going to showcase what they have learned through this many years from their teachers. and like there were 100 Kauravas and 5 Pandavas, each were showcasing their talent, and now that uh, all, and then comes the turn of the Arjuna. Then the Guru Drona says that, like, first he showcased his talent, like he showed the arrow in the cloud, he disappeared, then he came with the chariot, I'm sure, rain, and I'm public amazed, oh, what he is doing. Then Dronacharya and says that only in this royal family, but across the whole world, there is no one archer who can compete to the level of the Arjun. And then there is like really it's not just stories that made, but really that was the cloud burst, thundering, lightning, and then there stands a man. Wait, man, you can say that he is the best archer in your royal family, but not of your world. Then if I say I mean it, then we have a face to face, and what you have done, I can do that in the simplest way, Then the Kripacharya and Drona, who is this man? It's like a threat, man. Then but who you are, from which family you are, who is your father, who is your mother? At that time, Karna unfortunately was not able to say I am son of Putra. And they like, on what basis you can find with this princess at that time? Like, what we can say, Duryodhan was waiting for that opportunity, or what? At that time, that was like a lake of a great friendship that the world is going to see. And he said, man, where are you from? He said, I live in your kingdom of the, from today, from this time, from this moment, you are the king of the Ang Pradesh. And now at that time he was his king, crown ceremony was done, and he was made the king Angraj Karn. He was known from that moment. Now, and Duryodhan argues in the best possible way that teacher, that guru of what you are talking, that how his family can decide that he can fight with the Arjuna or not. I think that the Duryodhan was just waiting for this moment, because he had always a jealousy of the Pandavas and especially Arjun, that he knows that he cannot defect, and seeing such a man, he just like, this is that's the friend, that's a man, I want him on my side. And like, Karna was amazed that how you can, Sudputra can be made the king of one Pradesh. He said, how can I am your slave, what you order and you command and I do it. And say, what do Duryodhan say, I don't want anything, just I want your heart, just be my friend, and that for life. And that from that moment their friendship started. Like, from that time the Duryodhan's problem was Karna's problem. Like, he just mad what he did not do for Duryodhan. Like, I can give you many instances when Duryodhan wanted to marry Bhanumati. That Bhanumati is the sister of the Jayadratha, and he was very difficult to defeat the Jayadratha, because he was a very powerful man. And at that time, Karna helped Duryodhan in escaping the Bhanumati, and he then fight with the whole Sabha and defeated each and every one. And at that time they came that Karna is like Karna. Like, at that, and in the Swayamvar of the Draupadi also, Duryodhan only took Karna to participate in this Swayamvar. And then I can give the instance where then when the Pandavas were in the exile period in the Vanvas, at that time Karna carried the Digvijay Yatra. Digvijay Yatra means that the purpose of that yatra was to make Duryodhan more powerful. He merged all territory with them and he made like him a powerful man than more. And at that time, Bhishma and Drona also praised him that man, you have not done something small. It's a great thing that you have done. I, then it's a good or bad. Karna always stand with the Duryodhan because Duryodhan was not a man of a good heart, and we can say both were friends, but they do not have much similarities in them. Like he was a jealous man, and Suryaputra Gandho is known as a Danveer Karn. He Duryodhan always made plans like how they can defeat, kill Pandavas through the wrong ways. But however, Karna support him, but like in heart he always said that we have to defeat them in the battle, not like this. But what like the friendship and what we can say like in the game of dice event at that time also. Like he know that what Duryodhana was doing, but he also supported him and he abused Draupadi. But he knew that man, I have to pay for this, and he knew that it's wrong. It was totally wrong. But then the time came of the war, and like as all you know that Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitama and Karna were always on the side of the Duryodhana. And before that time, Karna came to know that like I can say what destiny was playing its role, being a Pandava, eldest brother of the Pandava, was on the side of the Kaurava. Like destiny was playing its role. Kunti and first Lord Krishna tried to convince him that man, you are the eldest of the Pandava and you are on the Duryodhan side. He said no, I have eaten his food. I am loyal to him. Whatever you say, I don't care if they are my brothers, but I will fight from his side only. And when King Indra took away the armor of Karna, Kunti came. Kunti said that you are my eldest son, and all these Pandavas are your brothers, and you are on the Duryodhan side. And Karna, this very very tragic. And that mother, you are not now you are remembering me after so many years that you are my son. Where were you all these years? Like he says that whatever you say, but I am going to fight on the side of the Duryodhan only. So the Bhishma Pitama became the commander-in-chief of the Duryodhan army, and Bhishma has like always in his heart that he don't like Karna. So Karna was not allowed to enter in the battle till the Bhishma was on the battle. So Duryodhan always had a wish that he don't care who Bhishma, who Drona, he wanted the Karna in the battle. He till the moment Karna died, he knew that I am the winner of this battle, because like his love for him was immense, and there was never ever chance of like a 1% of distrust in their friendship. He was just waiting there when Karna will enter in the battle and he will make the destruction. And then on the 10th or 11th day, the Bhishma Pitama dies. Like not died, but he was on the bed of the arrows, and then Karna has to enter, and that was the happiest moment for the Duryodhan, that the Karna is coming into the battle, and like he was happy, man, and And at that time also Karna goes to the Bhishma that I want your blessing today, and I am entering into the battle. Like Duryodhan was like he was on the heaven, on the cloud 7 that Karna is coming into the battlefield, like he was man. And then he he Karna fight like a brave. And at that one moment when this uh, was Arjuna was on his way. Arjuna was on his way to kill the one who killed his son. So so the beam was making destruction. Karna goes to distract the beam, and at that time beam was on the heavy side. Like we can give that friendship moment that Duryodhan was sending his brother that you go, he don't care his brother die, or you take out Karna from there. And it was written in the fortune that the Karna had to died, and when he died, like Duryodhan, in his mind he lost his game. He was sad. He was more sad, like more to him, like he was not sad at the time when the Bhishma, Drona, or his real brother died. He was like, but at that time he was like very upset. And with the death of the Karna, this friendship, like friendship to that friendship never died. According to my view, like Karna was always on the on like he had a total respect, love from his, but there was always the wish of the Duryodhan that were commanded, because he like he wanted him to be happy all the time, but Karna was on the lower side every time that I feel. So guys, if you like my video, just like, share or subscribe. Link is in the bio.